Well, Gideon, I've just missed the moon. It's behind some clouds up there. We've had the wettest 24 hours since 1969, which is almost 50 years, or 69, 79, 89, 99, 2009. If it was 2019, it would be 50 years, but stuff, you know, almost 45 years. So anyway, yeah, and you can see the ground's almost looking like winter in a way. Isn't that amazing? You know, you wouldn't know we were in summer at all, I don't think. So normally around my birthday we have the 46-degree days usually. You know, sometimes you can have like 2 weeks of on and off 46 sort of thing in previous years that you have as there. But yeah, I came out to try and capture the moon, but I mean, the website I'm using to get the times and the dates, that seems to be pretty accurate in the part. I don't know whether there was a glitch tonight or something, but it says that the sun's not supposed to be coming up for another 20 minutes. Well, the sun's not coming up, so that's right. But I saw the moon about an hour and a half ago, and it was very bright. It was a full moon basically, and yet now can't even see it. Not supposed to go below the horizon until just as the crossover between the sun coming up and the moon going down, sort of thing. So I thought I would have captured it, but yeah, it looks like almost like a wetness of a winter, or you know, the wet sort of thing. You know, if it wasn't for that yellowing grass and things like that, you'd swear you were in winter. It's just amazing. Yeah, the wettest 24 hours in well, almost 45 years. You know. If it was, is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. What did it have to be? 2000 and, yeah, 45 years. I think that's right. Yeah, don't quote me on my mathematics. Sometimes I make a blue. But anyway, I just thought I'd make this. The other thing I thought about the other day is the fact that yeah, we can go from these like 46-degree days around my birthday, usually on the usual years, to that diaphanous mist when I was showing Stefano around. When was that? He came over on the 22nd. I think I took him on, was it the Thursday or the Friday? I'd have to look it up. But yeah, that's like the third week of May. So you go from my birthday, you know, 3/7's the 21, and my birthday's on the 22nd. So basically the beginning of the third week, or the end of the beginning of the third into the fourth week sort of thing, to basically 2 months later, and you're having diaphanous mist in the mornings, which I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drive my car out in the dark just before sunrise, and I want to do that. I want to go and show you that you can get diaphanous mist barely 2 months after we had the really hottest day sort of thing here. So that might explain why, you know, all these pads and things, you know, they start off wet and go dry, and we've now got pads under dew, and we've also got viscous ones. Why it's sort of this spectrum of, you know, going from absolute dryness all the way through to, you know, these weird and new wonderful discoveries has been sort of lost over time, because here in the wild, here in Australia, where it's actually happening, and I suppose in other parts of the world as well, we have such a rapid transition from being, you know, really hot and dry to having, as I said, diaphanous mist, which I'll prove to you one day up there around about the third week of May. I'll take the camera up there and I'll drive out in the dark. I'll make a special video. I'll drive out in the dark, I'll park the car, and we'll wait for the sun to come up, sort of thing. Yeah, the moon to go down and the sun to come up, and do the old Cadillac walk sort of thing, you know, Mink DeVille. I still can't find the original Mink DeVille version on the internet. People are missing out, they really are. If you've heard the authentic original version, it's much better than all these other, you know, re-singings and reworkings of it. Anyway, time to go in and yeah, have some breakfast, I reckon. Okay, over and out.